How you guys doing? Deck here. If you have already queued, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe. While you at it, go ahead, push that bell for notifications so you can get to scoop my newest upcoming videos. I'm actually going to put this video on the podcast too, on the main channel, because this is some serious stuff I want to tell you guys about. Okay, so this popped up on my For You page, and it was trending all over Twitter, and you'll see why it was trending all over Twitter. I thought it was an April Fool's Day, another one joke, but it's not. Alright, so this is about Danny Phantom. I'm not sure if you guys know who Danny Phantom is. It was back in the mid 2000s. Danny Phantom was a show that I believe it was on Nickelodeon. Yeah, that cartoon show. I actually really did love that TV show. One reason why is because when I was in high school, everyone used to make fun of me because my name is Danny, and they always call me Danny Phantom. I went along with it. I didn't even care. I loved it. I loved that name. And I loved the show. Danny is 14. Tom is almost 30. Fans protest against Tom Holland potentially getting cast as Danny Phantom in Paramount's live action movie. That is okay, so they're going to make a live action movie. Now, people are protesting because Tom Holland is a little older and stuff. I'm gonna get into this too. It is true, he's getting older. He cannot portray again as a high school student. Because let me let you guys know again, it's been like nearly 10 years since he's played the role of Spider-Man, like a teenager basically. So his time as Spider-Man is up. His time as looking like a teenager is going like bye-bye basically. He's getting to that age where he needs to get into a different kind of industry. I'd say he needs to probably advance over to like the DCU or something, maybe like that, something bigger. But one of the reasons why Nickelodeon wants to cast him is because, well, Paramount Studios, he's a big name, a big figure, and they think that he could pull it off. Now, one thing I have problem with is Uncharted movie. Naughty Dog, what the hell were you thinking about making Tom Holland as Nathan Drake? Even Mark Wahlberg thought that he was going to play a role as Nathan Drake. Let me remind you this. Nathan Drake in the video games, he's an adult. He's taller, basically. Tom Holland, he kind of looked like he was like, what should I say, around like 22, 23 or whatever. He did not look like Nathan Drake at all. People kept on saying, oh, he's a young Nathan Drake. No, 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 no. It doesn't count. Think about this. Neil Druckmann, he's one of the creators of the Last of Us video games and also Uncharted 2. Both of them are in the same building when they're creating Uncharted 4 and The Last of Us Part 2. Neil Druckmann did the right thing with The Last of Us Last of Us. He created that on HBO Max, turned it into a TV show, a live action TV show from the game. That's what they should have done from the start. Or they should have had Mark Wahlberg as Nathan Drake. See, that's my only problem with Uncharted right there. I don't think there's gonna be a part 2 though. Anyways, I digress. Let's dive into this. So, according to inside sources, Tom Holland has reportedly been approached by Paramount Pictures to play a superhero, Danny Phantom, in a live-action film. The following news fans take to social media vehemently object to speculate casting choice. Nearlies believe that Holland, who is 27 years old, cannot pull off playing a 14-year-old character despite of his youthful looks. Now, I know the problem what's going on with Nickelodeon. I know why. It was probably in their mind they want to hire like someone younger, like someone that's a teenager, but when Quiet on Set with Kids TV came out, that documentary, I believe it was a 5-part documentary. Yeah, that blew up and stuff. And Nickelodeon is under investigation at the moment as we speak and stuff. Not the live action ones. They're under investigation with the TV series basically. Not the cartoons. The cartoons shows are still streaming. You can watch the cartoon shows all you want to. Okay, so a lot of people are furious about this. How he made a huge name for himself was because the British star was 18 years old when he came basically into the Avengers. If he was 18 years old right now, then they'll probably slide it. They'll probably say, okay, he could fit. Now, the only reason why that Paramount Pictures believes that they could actually pull this off is because, let me tell you something. Back in the 80s and 90s, The Breakfast Club came out, and these were adults that played roles as freshmen, juniors, and seniors, and sophomores, actually, I should say that. Yeah. They played those roles and they're like over 20 and like nearly in their 30s basically. They were able to pull that off. There was The Breakfast Club, there was 16 Candles, and Pretty in Pink. They pulled that off, especially Napoleon Dynamite. But Napoleon Dynamite was a very, very comedic movie, and damn, it hit the box office and knocked it off the roof. I could tell you that. But this is a live action series, meaning basically it's based off a cartoon show and it's superhero action. So if you guys aren't really familiar with Danny Phantom, I'll give you the lore of the story, a brief recap of it. So Danny Phantom, Danny is a regular high school student. He's 14 years old. His parents are paranormal investigators. I mean, like, they're nerds into that deep world field. They believe that like ghosts, protagonists, every single thing like seriously exists. They built a machine. Now this machine is supposed to be a portal where they could go inside to and interact with like the dead, um, all kinds of ghosts, phenomenon, and protagonists, anything you could think of. Their machine didn't work, so Danny went downstairs in the basement and he went inside the machine. He accidentally pressed the on button inside the machine, and I guess it got inside his molecules, and well, he has powers. He could be able to turn into a ghost. How he turns into a ghost is he thinks about it, and he could snap his fingers. He could walk through walls, disappear, and fly, just like any other regular ghost could do. He has superpowers as well, and he just takes on regular ghosts that try to escape from their ghostly dimension. So yeah, that's how to recap and summarize phrase it. So yeah, now you guys got the lore and the gist of it. Now let's read this a little bit more. Okay, so now the thing is that being a teenager at that time as Spider-Man appearance made Tom Holland the perfect candidate to portray a popular Marvel's superhero, which was a younger version. The young star endeared himself to fans across the world with his body language, impressive performances, which is debatable. A lot of people still think that, um, I guess you could say that they totally disagree with Paramount Pictures, what they plan on doing, their casting roles. If you guys haven't seen Tom Holland's work, like, presently, a lot of people think that they should fire his manager. I'm serious. For one of the roles he did on Netflix, hell no. If he was like 10 years older, then he'll fit that role on Netflix. Alright, so this was all over Twitter trending as well. This was huge Danny Phantom fans, and they're going off on Hollywood handle Paramount Pictures, and they're super angry. Here's one. This isn't April Fool's. This was reported by the actual creator, but Danny is 14. Tom is almost 30 years old. It goes on and on. If you guys get this link or just even go on Twitter and type in Tom Holland as Danny Phantom, they're roasting him badly. Bro is now 27. We can't hire someone younger to play someone who is 14. It's Hollywood, though, so they like making kids look older than how they portray them as an adult. Let me show you guys something. Well, technically I can't. I'll post it on the screen for you guys. Now, if you guys want like high school students that are like over 18 years old, 18 to 25 years old, not pushing 30 or 30 years old, go to Cobra Kai. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Cobra Kai cast. The next season is supposed to come out, and there's going to be a movie with basically Ralph Macchio and Jackie Chan is coming out. I'm like, what the hell is going on? It's gonna be pretty huge and big. So Azolo, the one who plays the role of Miguel Diaz, he is, he's 22 years old. This man played in one of the biggest DCU movies, which was Blue Beetle. He got his good start. He portrayed himself as an 18-year-old kid, a college student. Yeah, a college student. Right now, he's in Cobra Kai. He's portraying himself as, I believe, like a 16-year-old. And Tanner Butchman, who plays the role as Robbie, he's 25 years old, but he's pictured himself as a 17-year-old and stuff. Like, seriously, won't you get people like this to portray the roles as, like, I guess someone you want to say younger and stuff? Like, bloody hell. I'm not gonna brag or anything like that. Some people believe that I'm 18 at times. Whenever I shave off all this facial hair and stuff, I could probably. Well, technically, I did audition for Disney, and I did get a part for Disney, but I had to turn it down. They literally thought that I was young too. Disney, when I tried to audition for them. So it was basically I had to choose between like getting the role on KC Undercover or actually sticking with college and YouTube. I chose this. And eventually I'm going to choose martial arts. I don't want to go through this little process with being on Disney at all. What I want to do is I want to be a martial artist actor. Actually, that's what I want to be. Yeah, truthfully. So I guess cat's out of the bag. You guys know what I want to do. Apologies. So, anyways, other than that, what do you guys think about this? You think Tom Holland should play the role as Danny Phantom? I mean, this is iconic cartoon character that everyone's beloved and love. But I still don't understand why Paramount Studios wanted this. Still, but other than that, what do you guys think about this? Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to channels. Yes, of course, I'll see you all in the next one.